But I know the road is long. I wonder if you could use some company. I'm headed out that way. So what I'm trying here to say is I wouldn't mind if you came along with me.
Hello and welcome to the Harry Potter bar.
Hi.
So, our social media, we've asked if anyone's got any questions they'd like to ask us, because we haven't really done a catch up with you people. On YouTube, we have on our social media, basically you all know what's going on our social media, but we haven't actually done it on YouTube. So, you've sent us some questions, so thank you to everybody that sent us questions.
Yeah, thank you.
Right, travel announcement, if you're on social media you'll already be aware of it. But
there's that dirt, yeah.
Can you guess where we're going?
I think you're probably going to guess that, yeah.
I don't think it'll take too much for you to guess, but...
Going to our happy place.
Yeah, we're going
my happy place.
Going to Orlando again. We're going in May. We're going in May for 2 weeks.
We're doing 2 weeks. There's going to be all 4 of us, so that's us 2 and the 2 kids. And we're going to be doing 2 weeks at Endless Summer, and we're at Surfside, which is our favourite bit in it.
It is. Dockside was really nice.
Oh yeah, well, yeah.
Yeah.
I think we like Surfside.
But Surfside's, yeah. But when it comes to Universal, I think that's our home hotel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're doing 2 weeks. Amy's extra excited because she'll have finished uni. And also she'll be 21, so she's excited about that, isn't she?
Yeah.
And it might be our last sort of proper family holiday, you know, like family
the
just
4
us
of us. We said that last time, but...
Yeah, I think it's going to start changing in the next year or 2, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so. I can see...
More us going on holiday on our own?
I can see there will definitely be more me and Sarah going on a holiday on our own. Samuel's, you know... I think the next time we go and the kids probably come, maybe one of them will be missing because of work, or they'll be bringing one of the partners. So
Have they got more than one?
Well, it's Samuel and Amy.
You just said you didn't bring in one of the partners, sorry.
So this will probably be the last time we go, just 4 of us. So, right, we'll crack on. Again, thank you to everyone that sent questions to us. Sarah's going to read them because I ain't got my glasses
Can we also say thank you to the people that have sent us things as well?
Oh, yeah.
There's like Phil Gibson, thank you so much for sending us them cards, and the annual pass holder. There were the stickers, weren't they?
Yeah, it was, the annual pass magnets.
I'm trying to think now, sorry.
Yeah,
the magnets. Thank you so much for doing that. It's really good of you. And they're going somewhere. Well, the annual pass holder ones have gone on the fridge already, haven't they?
Yeah. And
the Gideon's ones, they're going in a frame. I'm going to definitely do a frame of them. So, don't know, Lee's just disappearing.
Okay, Google, stop.
There's some strange music playing in the room, I think.
Google,
have we got anyone else to thank in particular?
To be honest, people have sent us. They've sent us stuff.
So sorry if we forget.
Beer mats. Kerry and Stuart. The outside bar. I'm doing the ceiling behind the bar with beer mats, and I've mentioned it on our social media. There's people been sending us beer mats.
We got some nice ones from Barry and Maxine as well, didn't we, last time we saw them? So we've got some quite unusual ones as well, haven't we, on
it's nice people have been sending us stuff. We don't expect it. We don't ask you to do it, but it's really nice of the people that have done it. We really appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
So, okay.
Do questions and answers.
Yep. Oh, I can't read that from there.
I didn't want you just like sticking in front of the face because I won't be able to read it. We've got loads to get through, so you're not allowed to waffle.
Right, I'm not going to waffle. If you've seen the last question a year ago,
I need to put my glasses on this time. Right, we have got quite a few to get through. So we've got Stephen Carroll Vanner. They're on YouTube as Stephen Carroll Vanner, aren't
Their
they?
channel, so check their channel out.
So
I'll put links in the description.
yeah.
So if we've said something and you fancy watching them, go on the description and I'll put everyone that's got a channel, I'll stick a link on.
Yeah. So they asked, what do you use to vlog? Example, camera and editing software. So that's a question you can answer.
Right.
So your camera,
Mac, the camera is a Sony HX80. It's not a fantastic. It's a good one.
You've had it quite a few years now, actually, haven't you?
It's not a fantastic one, but it seems to do great. I think the only issue with that camera, the only problem I get, is it's no good in low light. It's all right, but it's not.
Yeah, our Horror Nights ones are a bit fuzzy and dark, so we need something maybe to update, maybe so we can get something in better for the night.
Yeah.
So if anyone suggests anything, that would be really good.
Obviously, yeah, definitely with what we've got planned, you'll know another way the channel's going to be going if you've gone to our social media. But I'm not going to say what that is at the minute.
And then what software do you use?
But we do need a better light camera. But that's doing us for now. Software it is Power Director, Power Director 360, and it's brilliant. It's really easy to use. It's got loads of different effects and everything. The main thing for me, it's easy to use. I've had it probably nearly a year, and I'm still finding things out what I didn't know. I haven't tried well over half the things it can do. I haven't even tried them, and they keep updating. You seem to get an update every month, and they add things to it. So Power Director 360. So I hope that has answered your question.
Next question was from Wendy Warrington. Hi, Wendy.
Hi, Wendy.
What started your interest in Disney, and how long have you been going? Well, I think that's over to me, isn't it, really? Because I've always liked Disney, haven't I? I've always liked Disney like videos and stuff since I was little. And then I always said to Lee, I want to go to Disney one day. And then, Amy was 5, so we've been going for, 16 years
2008.
Yeah, she was 5 the first time I went, Samuel was 9. And I said, I want to go to Disney World. And he was like, nope, I want to go to Disney World. We need to take the kids to Disney World. Nope. And I dragged you, didn't I?
Yeah.
And you fell in love with the place, didn't you? You did not want to go at all. You didn't want to go at all, did you?
There's only a couple of Disney movies that I've really liked. I'm slated for this, but I'm not a big Disney person. But I do like the park. I do like.
You loved
Disney
it once
World.
you got there.
Once I got there, yeah, I got right into it. Not Esmeralda. They had to. She was dressed. People complained, and she had to sort of dress a bit more.
Jasmine.
Jasmine.
Jasmine, yeah.
Jasmine, when we first went anyway.
she had to cover up a little bit.
I must have been in line to have my photo taken, even when they want the camera there with Jasmine. Anyway, no,
you're like going off tangent a little bit there, aren't you? Yeah. You're almost doing like me with a Vin Diesel.
But yeah. You're the more Disney person. But once I got there, I'm still not big on the films. There's a few I like, but Walt Disney World, I love it. Absolutely love it.
Right, Phil Gibson. Hiya, Phil. What is your must-have drink and food in both parks and City Walk? And you can include seasonal items from Mardi Gras and Halloween Horror Nights. So this is going to be quite a big one to answer, this one. So where do you want to start? Food or drink? Halloween Horror Nights, Mardi Gras. We've never done Mardi Gras, so we can't answer on that one. Halloween Horror Nights, we can say.
Drink.
Thing is, you can't really pick a specific food at Horror Nights because there's always something different every time
it changes
you go.
all the time.
Like last time we did try a few other foods, didn't we? And it was more around The Last of Us. We tried more food, didn't we? Because the queues for the other places were a bit silly, weren't they?
Yeah.
So you tried the cordyceps hot dog.
That was like a cheesy.
Really liked.
Was that on a stick?
It was a corn dog, and then it had like it looked like maggot things and red sauce around it, so it's spicy.
The Maggie
but it's
things were like
crunchy.
a Rice Krispie.
Yeah, you really enjoyed that.
It
Yeah.
didn't sound, when you read what was in it, it didn't sound very appetising. And it didn't really look it, but that was the idea of it.
Yeah.
That was delicious.
Yeah, and I had it was the ravioli, and it came in a Fedra can.
The ration.
Yeah, so we've kept the ration can, haven't we? And it was a garlic bread on the bottom, and it had some sauce, and it had ravioli in a real nice Mariana, like tomatoey sauce on the top. That was really good.
And it had some at the bottom of the tin.
Yeah, garlic bread. Just
Oh, you said that?
Yeah, said that.
Garlic bread.
So-
Garlic bread. Right, drink-wise. Drink-wise, right, horror night drink first.
Mine's a tinsel town. It's a cocktail of tinsel town torment, which we struggled finding it last time.
There was only one place sold that.
Yeah, that's like
That is nice.
bourbon brandy base, which I like more, don't I?
Yeah. And then I had the zombie ocean attack from Alcatraz. That was really nice.
Yeah, but drink-wise, there's nothing. A lot of the drink there is either like beers or it's very, very sweet cocktails, isn't it? What was that tin you had? That Scott recommended.
No, it wasn't Scott recommended.
Oh no, it was
Jamie.
Cool.
Something
Like,
cooler,
it came in, it was something cooler. Came in a can, and it had like this green monster type thing on it, and you had that, and it was a cross between a cider and
Lycra Cooler or something they call it.
Yeah.
It was basically a snake
Yeah, you liked
bite.
that, didn't you?
Yeah. It was a snake
but I
bite.
didn't like it.
Cider and lager, but it had something else in it. I can't remember what, some sort of juice. Really nice. So,
but like go-to foods around the actual parks itself, I don't think we've actually got anything.
yeah, when not horror nights or anything, just a standard park day.
I do like the garlic knot balls at the Italian place at Universal Studios. I can't think of the place. Is it Louis? Oh my god, I should know.
We'll say Luigi's. Will be. It's Italian.
Yeah. Drink wise.
Hang on, no. Food wise, I mean, it's not sit down food or anything like that, but we do like the pretzels and the cheeses at Duff.
Yeah, they're not cheap.
No,
but they are nice.
they're nice.
They do a pretzel and it's got like nutty bits on the top. And that's nice.
It's like a bird seed in it.
Yeah, birdseed.
Well, it's healthy stuff. They try to be healthy, and that'll salt. But then pretzels, and you get I don't know if it's a beer cheese and something else, and then you get that Gideon's mustard as well.
Yeah, you like Gideon's mustard.
Gideon's mustard. That's nice.
But drinks, I think go-to drinks, we always go for a Duff beer. We love people watching there.
That's not the drink, that's the place.
Yeah. We always go to Chez Alcatraz because we like the Ocean Attack.
Ocean Attack, yeah.
And I like Single Rider.
Single Rider.
Single Rider's a secret drink on there, so it's not actually on the menu, but if you go and ask for a Single Rider, that's more a bourbon-based cocktail, isn't it? And that's really nice. I don't think we've got any other like go-to places, have we? Can you think of any?
For drinks?
Or to eat?
No.
Oh, City Walk. Fat Tuesdays.
Oh, that's the thing, everywhere's a nice drink place for us, isn't it, really?
I know, I'm thinking of food as well.
Fat Tuesdays, Fat Tuesdays, they have all over the place. Obviously, it's a franchise. But first time we've ever been there, they've even got them in the UK, I think.
I like the pizza place on City Walk.
They've got Fat Tuesdays, and we went there, and again, Jamie, he said about it, and it's nice. It's
Yeah, because I've always walked past it thinking, it's just a slushy bar.
Yeah, well, I knew it had alcohol.
It just doesn't look appealing.
Yes,
but we like it, don't we?
Yeah.
We always get talking to people there as well, don't we?
Yeah.
You don't look impressed with that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's a few. I don't think we've got any definite favourites that we run to.
No,
but we've got lots of favourites. So Robson Family Vlogs. Hi all your family.
Yeah, again, we'll put their YouTube.
Right, this is a bit of a cheeky question, I think, this one, don't you? Who is your favourite Mancunian vloggers and why is it me? How do you answer that one?
Well, of course it's, you know.
I think they're the only Mancunian vloggers we know, isn't it?
I watch Charlie Veach. Now, he's from Manchester. Well, he lives in Manchester.
There's Mancunian.
Yeah, but he wasn't born there. He's Brazilian, Scottish.
Is he?
But yeah, Charlie Veach. Now, Charlie Veach, he's not exactly...
I won't give him any airtime.
You don't like him.
No.
He's not exactly... Just watch him.
Rob's and Family Vlogs, my favourite Mancunian.
You see, you're nice. Charlie Veach,
he isn't.
He might be watching. We love you, Charlie.
Sorry,
but
no.
she hates you. But yeah, politically and everything else. But it's fun seeing him sometimes nearly getting punched in the head.
And we've met you as well face to face, haven't we? We still like you.
Oh, Andy, yeah. I think that's Charlie Veach. So when was that?
Yeah, we met you, didn't we?
He came to the airport.
Which was really nice of them to come and see us as well. It was nice seeing them all. Right, next question. Kirsty Cunliffe from YouTube, and her YouTube is Poodles.
Poodles.
Sorry, I keep saying Poodle.
You said you'd get it wrong. It's Poodles.
No, it's Poodle.
Well,
I asked you, is it Poodle or Poodles? And it's Poodle.
Poodle and Coodles. So check them out.
Sorry, really sorry.
Yeah, a lovely family, another lovely family.
Right. Of all your trips you've done, which has been your favourite and why?
You first.
This is another really, really hard question because I would say every single trip has been good, all in different ways, but sorry kids. No, sorry kids, this is going to be really, really mean, but I think my favourite trips has been when it's just us two. And it's been less stressful and it's been just more laid back and just done what we want to do.
I think my favourite trip was not Halloween Horror Nights gone last September. It was the September before that, so it was 2022. And that was our first proper holiday for 2 weeks without the kids. We'd done Madeira for a week, but a proper, thousands of miles away.
But don't you think it was nice that first trip we ever went when the kids were little? It was nice when they were little.
It was nice when they were little, yeah.
Yeah, and they sort of grew up, didn't they?
Yeah.
And then just got a bit needy and...
Yeah.
So I said that would be a hard question to answer.
It didn't hard.
They're all good holidays, aren't they? I think that's why people keep going back to Florida, Orlando.
We have been on other holidays.
You can't have a bad holiday in Orlando.
Not in Orlando, but we've had plenty of horrendous holidays.
We've had bad holidays, but you don't have bad ones.
Not in Florida.
Yeah.
Up to now.
No?
No.
Shall we go on to the next question?
So move on, Sarah.
Right. This one's called... Why? You sure that waffles?
Continue.
Right, next question is from Darren Thomas. Do you not get bored going to Universal theme park every night, nearly? No.
I like this question.
Yeah.
In all honesty, because it's you've missed a trick, some of you people, because you could have asked us anything, and
I don't think a lot of people have done just Universal and just Universal, no other parks, have they?
They are starting to.
But we've done SeaWorld, we've done Disney, we've done lots of Disney. We've not done really any other parks, have we? But we love Universal, don't we? And I never get bored going around Universal. I can find something different to do, different to see, and different places to go to within Universal every time I go. And then you've got Horror Nights thrown in. I don't care.
Yeah, you just find interest in it all, don't you?
Keeps my head busy.
Personally, no. Not every night, because when there's an event happening, it closes. Some like one of the parks closes at 7.
Oh no, you need to go other places, don't you?
No, I don't get bored. But that said, if we do tend to go every day while we're there, because you pay for the tickets, but we do other stuff as well. Especially, we'll go down our drive. It ain't just the park. You've got City Walk and hopefully, like this next trip, we're going to do other stuff as well.
And you've got Epic coming up as well.
But if you, yeah, an Epic as well. So to answer your question, I personally, when there's nothing going on, no events and stuff, no, I don't get bored with it. But this will probably upset some people. The last Horror Nights, September just gone, I could have quite happily just done the 2 nights because I did. You didn't. I got bored. I think once you'd done all the houses, once you'd experienced all the drinks and stuff that you wanted to do, I ended up getting bored and I ended up getting burnt out. Sarah likes.
I could go there every single night.
You see, I don't. It doesn't scare me. I'm not chest beating or anything like that, but it doesn't scare me. All I see is people with masks and stuff. I mean, I've ended up walking out of like York Dungeons, just literally walked through the door, got some bloke dressed as a killer clown, squirted me water, and I thought, bugger this, I'm off. I don't get scared, and I don't really do jumpy stuff, do I? Sarah does. My pleasure is watching her screaming. So, but yeah, no, I did actually last year, not the year before, but we only did 2 days the year before.
Two nights of Horror Nights.
I personally won't go and get the frequent fear pass because I did get bored at believe it or not, Halloween Horror Nights. It ended up after the second night. For me, it was just going and maybe trying a drink we hadn't tried or something like that. But yeah, probably a little bit might upset a few people, but I did get bored with Horror Nights in September.
Going to Horror Nights again though.
Right, that could end. That's a question that somebody's asked.
Right, Robson family vlogs again.
I can't believe you just said that.
We are going again.
Yeah.
Yeah. Apart from Disney, what is your bucket list holiday?
Cruise. World cruise. And then see everything.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
think there's loads of like little places I want to go to.
Yeah.
I'd like to do some of the other Disney parks as well.
Yeah. Tokyo, whatever.
Yeah.
Do you know the ideal holiday would be just me and you on a world cruise with the dogs. That's the only thing when you go on holiday. The only thing that stresses me out is we leave the dogs. But a world cruise with the dogs. They need to do that. P&O need to do like a
dog cruise.
Yeah, like a puppy cruise. And like bring your cats and bring your like.
Oh, Sandra'd love that.
You couldn't have, the thing is that you couldn't do that. You couldn't have dogs and cats on. You'd have to do a dog cruise and a pussy cruise. In fact, I'm sure they do them in Ibiza.
Well, no, the cats can stay in the rooms, can't they? The dogs can go out.
You're waffling.
No, you've started waffling about silly cruises and stuff. Yeah?
Yeah.
Right, this question is from Julia Garcia.
Hey, Julia.
Right, a question from my hubby, Nick. Don't you dare ask a question.
Oh, poor Nick.
What is your favourite place to eat in Orlando and what is your favourite Disney park and ride? Right, favourite place to eat. Should we answer that one first?
You go first.
Favourite place to eat. We're going to say the same as we said last time. Cafe Tutu.
Burger King.
No, not Burger King.
Cafe Tutu Tango.
No.
Obviously, if you've seen them, we go there a lot, and especially doing the happy hour in the platter. Yeah, Cafe Tutu Tango.
I just like the atmosphere in there, and I always feel relaxed.
Yeah, it's relaxing.
Yeah.
And then obviously we like Longhorns. I've nearly said Outback Steakhouse.
Don't mention that, do I?
No,
Don't mention that.
And like cheap and cheerful, Shake Shack.
Oh yeah, Shake Shack's always
Yeah,
good.
Shake Shack, Icon Park. Try that. I mean, it's a lot
They do
better.
some really nice milkshakes and.
Oh, the milkshakes are gorgeous.
And if you're vegetarian as well, they do the most amazing burgers.
I have a burger which is vegetarian, but we're meat in it.
It's not vegetarian then.
Well, it's got mushroom in it. It's a
Meat.
shroom burger, and you got your burger, and you got this like fried
Mushroom.
like mushroom. Yeah,
Shroom.
and that's really nice. But yeah, Shake Shack they're better than McDonald's. Probably about the same price, maybe a little
Anything's better than
bit
McDonald's.
more expensive. So what's the next one?
What's your favourite Disney park and ride?
Is that off Nick?
That's from Julia again.
Julia.
Yeah, husband Nick.
Park and Ride.
No, I said Disney park and ride, not park and ride.
Oh, park.
Don't take yourself to a car park.
Car
and
park,
and
yeah.
ride. Disney park.
Oh, my favourite Disney park is Epcot. It never used to be. I always thought it was boring. But as the kids have got older, I think Epcot.
I like Epcot more on a night.
Yeah.
Don't you think? You know when it just starts getting a bit dark like this?
Yeah. I like Epcot.
Yeah.
And then I think after that, it's got to be the Magic Kingdom, hasn't it?
Don't know, there's little bits of each park you'd probably say I want to do that.
Yeah.
Like you've got bits in Magic Kingdom that you like. Not all of it.
No, not all of it.
And then I like bits Animal Kingdom.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be Epcot though, isn't it?
It's Epcot for me.
Some people say it's boring and they don't like it, but we do like Epcot. Favourite ride at Disney, it's got to be Pandora's Flight of Passage for me.
You cry on that, don't you?
Yeah.
For me, it's got to be. I'm doing it again.
Splash Mountain.
Splash Mountain. Obviously, that's gone now, and I hope they don't spoil it. I hope the next it's the kisses the frog.
Yeah, Princess and the Frog.
That's it's that. So hopefully it'll be on a par, if not better, than Splash Mountain. Splash Mountain for me is more. It's like me and Amy's ride. From being a kid, so it's got memories for that. But I like that, and then I quite like Test Track.
Oh yeah, I like Test Track.
Yeah,
Test Track again's nice on a night.
yeah.
Hey, I tell you what ride is really good on a night. That Astra Orbiter thing at Magic Kingdom.
With the fireworks going
if
off.
you go at firework time, can you remember that last time we did it?
Yeah.
It's a really boring ride, isn't it? But you get fab views. Fireworks were going off and it was ace, wasn't it?
I got stuck in a rocket, didn't I?
Oh yeah, with fat legs.
Flew on my legs.
There's too many to choose from, I'm sorry. Right, we've got Pete and Pippa. They're Broadways Away on YouTube. So look them up if you don't already follow them.
I'll do a link.
Yeah. Right, I think this one's from Pete, don't you? Which is better, a packet of crisps or a packet of biscuits?
Oh, it's got to be biscuits.
Biscuits with a cup of tea, but I think crisps if you've got a beer. So it depends what you're drinking.
Worcester sauce crisp, but biscuits, and it's real. I actually said to Sarah in shop yesterday, you don't get Garibaldi biscuits anymore.
Yeah, get them somewhere.
Waitrose.
Bet Waitrose so long.
It's Waitrose. Yeah, you'd be paying £4.
Yeah, but I bet you can
Garibaldi
still get them.
biscuits.
Right, which ride needs to be canned at Universal? Ooh, what's a bit of a...
E.T.
Fast and Furious.
Fast and Furious.
That's it. No more. No more.
Dr. Zeus.
No.
Everything
No,
Dr.
that
Zeus,
leads on
right?
to the next question then.
Go on.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how hideous is anything Dr. Zeus related?
20.
Does Pete not like Dr. Zeus?
No, he don't. That's the one thing I like about Pete. He's knows what he likes. And
Yeah, no, but you need to keep the trolley ride though, because the trolley ride is really good for the views. The in the sky
I
one.
know what it is, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. Well, no, they could. If they need to change the theme and keep the trolley ride, but do it as something like a different ride. But
You do race through that though.
You don't race through it. It takes hours going through that thing.
See, I always think of the kids when we go through Dr. Zeus, because I used to read them Dr. Zeus, didn't I?
You did, yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. Amy might have some answers to that one about Dr. Zeus.
Apparently Dr. Zeus was a bit of an ass.
Yeah, he was apparently. Ooh, another question from Pete and Pippa.
Pete and Pippa.
When are you going to book a bloody cruise? And that was their words, not mine. So, when? I don't know. We was going to go this May.
2025.
Is that what we're going?
I'd like to think so, yeah.
We was going to go this year and we couldn't decide on who to cruise with, where to go, how long to go for, when to go.
It won't couldn't decide. We argued.
And I started getting stressed about it, and then Lee said to me, Sarah, where do you want to go on holiday? And I went, Florida. And then we ended up booking Florida, didn't we?
The thing is, you do a Disney cruise.
But I want to do a cruise.
We do.
I do want to do a cruise.
It's funny because we started looking at not Broadways Aways vlogs, but we started looking at other people's vlogs, and it put us off. It put me off. It started to look a bit like stressful, and
Pete and Pippa don't make it stressful for me.
The only thing,
no,
it won't. It was some of the cruise lines I went. I tell you what else put me off. We went to see a cruise advisor, and he put us off. He was pushing us with the TUI cruise line. Now it looked alright.
Is that the Morella?
The Morella. Now I'm sure they're very nice holidays and stuff, but I'm not sure it's somewhere I'd want to go on the first cruise. And I don't know. He sort of put us off. Actually, put us off cruising. I think if we did a cruise, it'd be like where Pete and Pippa to go. They use P&O. And up to now, if we did one, it'd be P&O or is it MSC?
MSC, I think we've looked at, haven't we?
So those two are coming back favourite with us. Those are the ones that we're thinking, yeah, they look alright, we might do that. But I don't want to look at a celebrity. I don't want to do Virgin.
Too old for Virgin.
You're not too old for Virgin. There's a few people that... Like,
I know, but it looked like an 18 to 20s holiday. You might want to do that.
You've seen our last series.
I'm sure we'll book one, won't we?
I'd like to think next year. I'd like to think next year.
Yeah.
But, yeah. I mean, in all honesty, from what I can see, the cruises are cheaper than Florida. What we do in Florida, and it's all inclusive. So.
Yeah.
2025, Pete, unless somebody changes their mind.
Yeah. Oh, if we win the lottery, we'll go this year.
You're waffling.
All right. Next question, Phil Gard. Favourite place to get drunk was his question.
Phil, hang on. Phil's got a YouTube channel, and it is
Epic Phil Vlogs.
Again,
Epic Phil Vlogs.
Epic Phil Vlogs.
We haven't got a favourite place to get drunk.
We don't go out to get drunk.
Just accidentally.
You end up enjoying a place and staying there, or you'll get talking to somebody.
Yeah.
And
favourite places to people
to
watch.
Drink.
And yeah, we just go wherever.
Shea Alcatraz, I like that. I like it. You know, the drinks are nice. The staff are brilliant. It's great for people watching. And we do like, if you want to get plastered cheap.
Star Bar. Yeah, we like Star Bar.
Yeah, Star Bar. And if you get, I can't remember his name, the chappie at the bar, he's on our last series, he's great. He left us a bottle, didn't he, at one point. But the measures are massive measures, and he is a good barman. He does a real nice cocktail, doesn't he?
Yeah.
You can go in there and get plastered quite easily. You just go in there for two.
It hasn't really got much of a atmosphere as such, but it's always got he's always got some locals in, hasn't he?
Yeah, there's locals go there.
And you can watch people on the Star Flyer.
And people are friendly.
Yeah, and it's always friendly.
A lot of the locals.
But it's just good value as well.
Yeah.
You get good quality value drinks, don't you?
Yeah, there's always somebody who wants to come and chat to you.
Yeah. Well, there's loads of places we like going to.
Yeah.
Oh, Phil Gibson again. Favourite place other than Orlando to holiday and why?
It was Madeira.
It was.
Madeira's we've been twice.
Yeah.
Was it 3 times?
Twice.
Twice. Madeira's brilliant. If you look at our Madeira vlog, it was a place I was walking around there. I was thinking, I'd live here. I was seriously considering when we retire. Well, when Sarah retires, we go there. But it was until obviously there was. Just look at the vlog. Look at the last Madeira vlog. Delays, weather. We ended up I nearly ended up having fisticuffs with one of the restaurant owners who turned out to be a right con man. Yeah.
No, it was funny though, that. It was funny.
It was funny, yeah. Anywhere we were going to that. I didn't vlog it because it was quite...
funny.
So, it was Madeira. To be honest with
I
you.
like North Yorkshire.
Yeah.
You don't have to go far.
You don't know. We used to have a caravan and we used to do Rosedale Abbey and Hutton Hole, and that we had some really nice holidays with the kids and the dogs there. So to be honest with you, I'd say that North Yorkshire in a caravan, Hutton Hole.
Hutton Hole, North Yorkshire. Ripon, we've done. That's nice. We've done quite a few places. And what? York.
I've just stayed a glass.
A glass at the...
We won't go into it.
Next door might be listening in.
Oh yeah, the next door might be watching. Sorry. Next question.
Wolfmac3, hi. Please could you go through the costings of an annual pass, as I'm considering going to Universal twice this year to experience Halloween Horror Nights. Oh, that'd be cool. Which do you think is the best way to do it? Now, to be honest, I'm probably the best one to ask on that, but I'm no expert, are we? Right, so we did we get 3 trips out of our annual passes? Yeah, we'll have got
3 trips on this next one.
3 trips out of our annual pass this time. So we bought the tickets the first time and then we upgraded them on the second time.
Yeah, so we both obviously
So
we've got the tickets
have had
from
3 lots of tickets on that seasonal them passes. So we've well and truly earned our ticket money, haven't we?
Yeah.
Now, we could have. What we did was I got a preferred pass. They got a seasonal pass. Now it depends who's on the holiday with you, I suppose, isn't it? But the preferred and the seasonal, they both will give you like the 3 park entry. But I got the preferred, which was a bit dearer. But I also get 10% off food and 10% off drink. 10% not alcoholic drink, that is, and also I get 10% off goods and things, don't I?
Yeah.
And I also get money off hotels. But Lee, he's got the season pass, which is cheaper, but he only really gets to go into the parks for cheaper. Now we could have both got the Dara pass, but because we're always together, I just use my pass all the time for like food, paying for food and things like that.
Yeah.
So I get the benefit of paying for the food, the drink, or if we buy any gifts, even if the kids are with us and they haven't got passes, they will come to us and say, "Mum, can you buy me this?" and I'll get the discount on it. But we haven't paid for 2 higher cost passes, if that makes sense. So that's how we did it. But price-wise, the prices are changing all the time, aren't they? So it's really difficult.
Just say keep an eye on yourself, because they keep altering. They're not going down, they have to keep going up, don't they?
I would just go on the Universal website and just look, see how much your different passes are, what benefits you get, and see which suits you, and then just go from there.
To be honest with you, if you I don't know if you've got your tickets, tickets now and you're going to upgrade, but I think you don't actually get the benefit. You won't get the benefit till your second trip. You probably, depending how much you spend on food and your merch, you'll probably break even your second trip. you'll come ahead if you do buy a lot of stuff, merch and stuff, and then that's when you'll benefit from that. It's your third trip, and obviously you spend that much money on your tickets, it could pay you to, if you do it the next year and just get a cheap hotel. It's the third trip that you really benefit. Our last day on this May trip, is that day that our annual passes run out. And that's why we squeezed it in.
So it's like whether to upgrade to another year or not, but it depends whether we're definitely going to go again next year or anything.
Yeah, we've to decide that.
Yeah.
Also, I'd just like to say that even the discount we got for Portofino,
that was massive.
That was a massive discount we got with that.
So I used my pass to pay for that, and I got a Portofino night for It was under $200.
It was $150.
Yeah, something like that, and then obviously we've got our 2 days express passes as well with it.
And the one express pass for one person for one day, I thought it was more than that.
I think it was $90 last time each per day, so that's $360 just on your express passes.
So even look at that, just don't think
it depends on if you're all together as a group, or if there's just one of you, or whether there's two of you. But we just found it cheaper, for one of us to do the higher pass to get the merch, and like Lee's glued to my side probably 99% of the time. So, and if the kids needed anything buying, they came to me and said, "Mum, buy it." So I got my merch discount, didn't I? And then you just got your entry in. I think it was probably about a $200 difference between my pass and yours. So it just shows what saving you've got.
Well, we're flashing.
But I haven't a clue. Right. Our next question is from Lisa Thornham. Hi, Lisa.
Hi, Lisa.
Random question. Right, from one of your vlogs, your beard was still very blue on travel day home. How do you have roots not showing, and do you take blue dye with you to top it up?
No, I don't top it up. I use various conditioners, and I don't have roots because I'm not really a grower.
And he pinches my hair dye to do it.
Yeah, but I don't top it up, do I? I'm just not much of a grower, Lisa.
I top mine up. It's like, I've got my pink hair, but I top mine up once during the holiday.
Yeah.
Because mine fades like hell, doesn't it?
Mm.
And I don't think the sun helps, and I don't think the chlorine in the water, that does not help at all.
No.
Yeah. And I do try and use good shampoos that don't wash it out. I do wear a hat a lot of the time, but it still fades. So I did top mine up once.
Are we still talking about your beard?
You're still talking about my beard.
So,
Which is
a
lot better than your beard.
And yeah, just slow grower. Go on.
Another question from Julia Garcia. Any future long-term plans for visiting other destinations in the world, and what would be your dream destination?
There is a destination after Orlando in May that we would like to go to. We are planning on and meeting a few friends, but we're not going to say at the minute because it might not happen.
Is this your dream destination?
No, this is the future plan one.
No, it says dream destination.
I thought it said any future plans.
Yeah, in the world. What would be your dream destination?
We might be going somewhere after Florida. I wouldn't say it's a dream destination. It's a destination. Dream destinations. Well, again, I think.
This all depends on Lola, doesn't it?
Yeah. We'll go into that. Obviously, it's social media. You've seen the thing we've gone through with Lola, but it depends. It depends on a vet bill. Dream destination.
Oh, I've got loads.
I'd have said again the cruise. One man doing Australia.
No. I'd rather do New Zealand.
Yeah, New Zealand because they haven't got the spiders and the killy stuff at New
They'll
Zealand.
have spiders there.
Yeah, but they're not like
Or the huntsmen.
You don't have to check your toilet before you sit down in New
You do,
Zealand.
I think, don't you?
Not in New Zealand. No, it's with like Dave and
Sophie had that spider in her art studio.
yeah, but it's only a little red one, and it wasn't on the toilet.
It was a poisonous one.
Oh yeah, but they're not big. They're not scary.
You can't do spiders.
I can't do spiders. At the nightclub I can, but not spiders.
I'd like to go to Canada.
Not the
I'd like
French
to go
bit.
to Boston in America.
I'd love to do Boston.
I'd love to do like the coastal roads in America, and I'd like to do Route 66 in America.
And is that train in Canada?
I'd like to go to Iceland. I'd like to go to China. I'd like to go to New Zealand. Yeah, Australia if you want to go. I'd like to go to Bora Bora.
I want to do Boston. I want to go to a proper Boston dive bar.
Dive bar. Can't you find a dive bar in Orlando? Why in Boston?
No, properly where the toe, you know, the acting, the proper Bostonites, and you know, you look at them wrong and they're, you know, a bit rough.
Just go down into a hole or something and you'll...
No, I said rough, not stabby. I tell you where else I'd like to go. Salem. Salem. Not during Halloween, but Salem, Massachusetts. And then leads on to Boston.
New England, Boston.
Yeah.
Yeah, all around there. Yeah, that'd be nice. I
that's
think with most of us probably got a big, massive, long list. Amsterdam. Krakow.
That's depressing.
Berlin. There's loads of places I want to go to that I've not been to before. Yeah, I could do a massive list. Yeah? Phil Gibson, another question from Phil. I think the main question most of us want questioning is how is Lola doing?
She's doing great.
She's doing that well. She's driving us nuts, and we've got her out there because she's driving us
We've had about
mad.
2-3 takes of this video.
Because she's just...
Yeah. Right, for those of you that aren't aware, not on our social media, we nearly lost Lola over Christmas. We actually we said goodbye to her and walked out the vets. We didn't think we'd see her again.
That was the Monday before Christmas, wasn't it?
That was the Monday before Christmas. She had pancreatitis, really bad. I mean, 1 minute, one pancreatitis, then it was, but...
It was pancreatitis, but then it had caused colitis, her stomach wasn't working properly, her gallbladder was buggered, her liver's buggered.
It ain't buggered.
And, yeah.
We were saying goodbye. We honestly thought Christmas was going to be just... but our vet has been fantastic, and then she was in another branch of the vets, which is the hospital. She was there for about 3-4 days. And she's, to be honest, for somebody that's sort of like been so close to death, she's more full of it and more of a puppy than she has ever been.
Yeah. We've totally changed her diet, haven't we?
Totally changed her diet,
She's still on some tablets for her liver. But she's waking us up in the morning for food, which she's never ever done in her 10 years of her life, has she?
Yeah.
Only she's lazy bones. She's full of beans, she's cheeky, she's always telling us off, isn't she? So she's like a little live wire.
Yeah, she's mad, yeah. Lola's my little best mate, isn't
she's
she?
driving us mad, but in a good way.
Yeah, we do look and think, oh. But you do that, like, oh, Lola, stop doing this. But it's so nice to be able to say, Lola, stop being a little...
So yeah, she had some more blood tests on Wednesday. We're just waiting for the results on that.
Those for the kidney, whether she needs to be on these tablets for her kidneys.
Yeah.
So hopefully she won't. But no, she's doing
really
alright,
good,
Phil.
isn't she? Yeah.
Doing really, really good.
Yeah. Yeah, we're just waiting on the vet bill now, aren't we? Which we're trying to see what that's going to be like.
We've got insurance, but obviously we've had a few claims with her during the year, and then she's been at like 3 different vet practices. One of them an emergency vet for a weekend, and then twice, and then she's been to a hospital 4 days in a hospital, and then there's our regular vets. So our pet insurance, we've gone way over our allowance.
Yeah.
So we are going to end up owing quite a few thousand pound. We're still waiting. The insurance, everyone seems to be dragging their feet with it. So, but we got quite a bit, and I wouldn't have it any other way because we've got air back.
Yeah, it was a good Christmas present,
So
wasn't
yeah,
it?
but it was a real good Christmas present. So right, who next?
Sorry, I'm really sorry. This was another one from Phil. Are you guys planning on going to Halloween Horror Nights this year? No. I would love to. We're not planning it.
Said that last year.
We're not planning
it.
But you'd never know.
Again, it depends with these. It depends with the finances with Lola whether we go on the trip after Florida.
Never know.
But I won't rule it out. I'm not saying no. Sarah might end up getting the frequent fear pass and going every night. If we do go, I'm only going to go for 2 nights.
Yeah, but if we do go, we want some of you guys to do some really, really good vlogs so we can see what a fab time it is.
Yeah, we're gonna probably ask you to do certain things for us, experience certain things at the park, and try certain drinks. So we'll request you to do stuff for us if we don't make it.
Yeah, definitely. Right, next question. Right, our next question is from Bart Scott. Hiya, Bart. Hiya.
Right, Bart.
Right, Bart's on YouTube. It's on YouTube as Bart Scott. We didn't get his book out, did we?
No, Bart is I'd like to say he's a friend of mine.
He's an author and he's also does a podcast called Ease of Steel.
Ease of Steel. Check his book out if you like. It's sort of like more for the dads idea, male perspective of Walt Disney World.
I bought you this book, didn't I?
Yeah.
Just before.
I take it on every holiday.
Yeah, and it is a really good, funny read because it's like a dad that's not really a Disney fan, but it's his perspective of going around Disney and how he perceives it. But it's a funny read, isn't it? Yeah, it's a funny read, but it's also real informative as well. It is informative. Yeah,
and he does. Bart does a podcast, which is. Obviously, Ease of Steel. I forgot his friend who does it. He does it with, but it's really, really good. It's on Spotify and stuff. So, check out his channel. I'll put a link to his channel. But yeah, Bart.
Yeah. So his question, hey Bart, again. I'm thinking of taking my daughter to Halloween Horror Nights this year. You definitely need to do it. I'm looking at Endless Summer Resort. I can't remember. Do you prefer dockside or surfside? Now, if it was a cost thing, I would do either. But preferably I like surfside. Purely because it's smaller and it's quieter. And also, I think even just that bit of the location, that's just that little bit nearer International Drive, isn't it?
Yeah, it's not much, but it is nearer.
I can't say I dislike dockside.
Dockside's fine.
I just had a more comfortable feel at surfside.
Yeah, it's smaller. Dockside has better amenities. It's got an indoor and outdoor bar. It's got 2 pools. It's got 2 pool bars. Say indoor bar.
It's got a bigger shop. It's got a bigger dining area.
Food area. It's probably got more of a variety of food.
But it's just busy. It's just hustle and bustle all the time. There's people there all the time.
We'd come in from Horror Nights at 2 o'clock, 2:30, and there's people checking in, and the lobby's, full.
Whereas Surfside, we've done it, and it's just been really quiet.
Yeah. So
even when we stayed at Surfside, when it was the hurricane, I didn't feel it was as busy. When it was really busy then.
It's busy, but it didn't feel it.
It didn't feel as busy as Dockside.
Yeah, but you can't really go by that because everyone had that World War II hunker down together. There was tourists.
Yeah, it's a good atmosphere.
Yeah, there was tourists. There was there was people who lived in Orlando that had been evacuated there.
Yeah,
and it was literally. What I can remember of that.
I think we're going to say Surfside.
Surfside, but I think you would probably prefer it as well. To be honest with Bart, Surfside.
Even though it's not far to walk from Dockside to International Drive, it seems a long walk from there to there, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Then it doesn't with Surfside.
Surfside.
So yeah, just book either and get yourself there.
And do it when we go, because keep saying we're going to meet up and we've missed each other.
Right, question from Mark Cavendish. Right, we love watching you. Funny, dry humour. What do you mean to... but do you mean to be like that? And is that just you? Do you want me to read that again?
Yeah. Do it in English this time.
Right, we love watching you. Funny and dry humour.
Is it you?
But do you mean to be like that? Is that just you?
I don't mean to be funny. If that's aimed at me, I don't mean to be funny.
I presume it's aimed at you.
But you'll make me laugh.
Sorry, we're just like this all the time.
I don't mean to be funny, and when I do mean to be funny, it tends to not make other people laugh. You hate my dad jokes. The kids hate my dad jokes.
Yeah, your dad jokes are bad.
But
you are very, very dry all the time. Anyway,
I do say what I think. I haven't got much of a filter, and to be honest with you, you won't believe a lot of the editing I have to do on myself on our channel. And I probably can upset people sometimes.
Excuse me.
But I don't mean to be funny, and things have a habit of happening when we're around, don't they?
They always do with us.
Things happen. I mean, if you knew, if you know us in real life,
we walk around the supermarket and
stuff happens. We either get nut jobs coming up to us. There's always something happens. Some people want to go out with us now to pubs.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought you'd just fallen out with them.
No, because every time we go out, something happens. But no, I don't mean to be funny, and it's quite nice people think I'm funny. But if you're saying that you don't mean to be funny, you're funny like dippy funny.
Oh, thank you.
You come.
Oh yeah, I come up with some stupid stuff, don't
We
I?
went. There's a museum up near Amy's University, and it's like a dark museum. It's in an old prison, and exhibits are like rapists and dictators and criminals and stuff like that. And I'm not editing it. And then we're there, and there's all these people around, and like some of the educated people, and we're all looking at these exhibits, and I can't remember who it was.
We had to have a little bit of a break there, didn't we? But
We did.
Lola's joined us. Hi Lola, say hello to everybody. Yeah, we've been asking about you. Yeah, shall we go on to our next question then? Right, our next question from Marcus Sequel. Do you have any future plans to visit Walt Disney World? And if not, why?
No.
We haven't at the minute, have we? I do want to go back one day.
We love Walt Disney World. The way it is at the minute, and I know I'll probably upset some of the Disney vloggers and things like that, and Disney fans, but the way it is at the minute, where it's expensive, to be honest with you, it's that expensive, I honestly can't justify paying the money for that, for what you get. Don't get me wrong, Disney's got it right. Disney does everything right, customer service, everything. But I'm not willing to pay the money that they're asking now for hotels and everything else. I also feel they got away with the fast pass, the whole having to get up at 7 o'clock in the morning and be up beforehand to press that button to go on a virtual queue. I just think that's too much. I'm not willing to do that, and I don't even like the idea that the majority of the time you're glued to a phone and you're looking at weights.
I think that's why I mentally prefer Universal. Because Once I go to when I know I'm going to Universal, my watch comes off. I only have my phone on me for like pictures and things, don't I? But I don't feel like I'm tied to my phone. I can go on a ride when I want to. If I want to queue it, I do, whatever. But with Walt Disney World, I just find at the minute you're having to book what parks. Well, you don't have to book what parks you want to go into now. They've changed it, haven't they? But you're having to like book your rides. You've got to be there at certain meal times. You've got to be there at certain ride times, and I find it too
military manoeuvre.
Yeah,
you've got.
It was a bit like that when we used to go, but it's got worse.
It's got worse
now.
Yeah, and that's the thing. You've got to plan your meals with whatever rides you want to book, and you've got your. I mean, if you book a meal at a restaurant ahead of time, was it 60 days or whatever you can book if you're a hotel guest, you book a hotel for that time, and then you want to go on Guardians of the Galaxy or something that day you get there, you book it, you're stuffed if it's that your arrival time at that ride is the same time as your meal. And I just
find it too stressful.
It's too stressful. Yeah. And the other thing is, well, I don't want to. We've got really fond memories of Walt Disney World with the kids growing up, and we've got some really nice memories. I don't want it to turn into a place that we go to and.
So let me just let Lola out.
Just let the dog out. I don't want it to be a place where we go to and we're disappointed, and it's not as enjoyable as remember, or we get a bad experience. I don't want our memories of Walt Disney World being tainted. So hopefully, they'll sort themselves out. They'll stop with this money-orientated thing. They'll stop. Just basically, it's just money at the minute for them, I think.
I think Universal have got quite a lot of things quite right at the minute. And I think
Universal's going to kick Disney's ass, and Walt Disney World needs to wake up, because the amount of people that we're doing it, we know other vloggers that do it, we've had friends that do it, we've even had friends that are really loyal Disney, and we're talking friends, not social media friends, that went to Disney last year, and they actually went into parks and couldn't get on the ride.
She bought the 14-day tickets, and the only day she could get into Magic Kingdom, that only day out of the 2 weeks, which even in itself's bad to me when you pay for a 2-week ticket, she did not get on one ride. It was that bad. And they
need to sort that out. I mean, I know a lot of people go there and they're going there. I don't want to put people off that go into Disney World, but a lot of people we do know looking at YouTube. We do know looking at vlogs.
But and I think sometimes when you lead quite stressful lives and you've got stuff going on, you just want your holiday to be easy to do, least stress as possible, and that's, in our opinion, why we prefer Universal at the minute.
We do know people go.
We will go back to Disney. Yeah, we definitely will go back.
We do know the people are going. We've seen the vlogs. People have gone this year, well, last year, and over Christmas this year, 2023, and they're loving it. That's fine. I just don't want our idea, our personal idea, and our personal memories of Disney being spoilt by what we feel is probably going to stress us out. So, no, we aren't. Marcus. I hope we said your name, Marcus Sequel. But no,
that's it. We haven't. To the next question. Right, next question is from Lee Brown.
Hiya, Lee.
Hiya, Lee. Is it just me, or do you like Halloween Horror Nights? LOL.
Yeah, she loves it. I liked it year before last. Last year, no.
I think you need to get scared with stuff, don't you?
Yeah.
That adrenaline.
Again, I'm not repeating myself. Yeah, I don't.
I think we sort of went over it. Yeah.
Last year you could tell they'd cut a lot of the funding. I think
not last year. the time before you mean?
No, last year, last September,
Yeah.
2023.
I could still.
I honestly think you could tell they'd cut the funding for some of the stuff was brilliant.
Some of the houses were.
It was all masks.
Rubbish,
It wasn't the makeup.
No.
Again, you look at
Bart's
podcast regarding that because he does mention cost cutting and the makeup.
But I do love it.
Yeah. I want to, again. I've already said it. I'd only do the 2 nights. Yeah. She loves it.
You love watching me getting.
I love it watching her get scared. Yeah.
Peeing my pants and stuff. My next question is from Vicky Perry. Right, we've booked a stay in Dockside in September and the year after the staying in Surfside. Which hotel was the food better, or was it roughly the same?
You'd think it'd be the same.
But it's not the same.
It's not the same.
Is it?
You get more choice in Dockside.
Dockside, the food hall is a lot better in the respect. There's a little snack bar area, isn't there? You've got somewhere where you can go do bagels and toast. There's more grab and go sections, isn't there? And then you've got about 5 hot food areas, haven't you?
Yeah.
Whereas Surfside's only got about 4.
4, I think, yeah.
But I feel like the food's fresher at Surfside. Do you?
Well, put it this way, Surfside, if you've watched our vlogs, the last episode especially, we got pizza at Dockside, and I swear blind that the pizzas at Dockside are smaller than the ones at Surfside. Could be wrong, but I think they're smaller, and the waiter's nice. The toppings waiter's nice. And then I got a burger at Dockside. It was a cheese bacon burger, and that was not nice at all. The burgers at Surfside, loved them, absolutely fantastic.
I don't think I've had a bad meal at Surfside, to be honest.
And then what's the pasta that?
Amy loves she loves the pasta dishes and things from Surfside.
Yeah, I can't remember, what was that? Alfredo. No, I've never had the Alfredo, and Amy got me onto it at Surfside, and Surfside was gorgeous, really nice. Dockside, I went to get the same thing at Dockside, and I didn't like the way it just didn't seem, it seemed rushed, slapped, and I didn't even order that because it just looked dry and not as nice, not as saucy. So to answer that question, Surfside. Dockside has the amenities. Dockside has probably a little bit more, has got more variety of foods, I think, Sarah thinks. But when it comes to food quality, Surfside.
Yeah, definitely. But remember, you can always swap. You can go to each other hotels.
Yeah, because if you're at Dockside, if you don't like the food at Dockside, go to Surfside.
Or if you're at Surfside and you want to go on the indoor bar, you can go across to Dockside.
And you can use the pools as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you can swap around a bit,
the pools,
can't you? Yeah. Right, Disabled Dad Travels on YouTube. So that is his actual name on YouTube, Disabled Dad Travels.
Yeah, right,
hiya. My wife would like to know how you get out to Orlando so frequently and why her husband won't do the same.
Well, for a start, I'd say she's obviously married the wrong chap. That's why. Sorry.
I think we can't really answer that one, can we? Because everyone's finances are different and everyone's money commitments are different, so it just depends. We were really lucky that we could go twice last year.
We've got some good deals.
We've never ever gone twice in a year, have we? We've normally gone every other year or something, because you have to save up to go, but there's been some really good deals, haven't they?
And then what I tend to do is I'll get a quote from TUI, and then this trip we're going on in May, I got a quote from TUI, I got a quote from the new travel agent that's in our village, I got a quote from
Hayes, was it? Somewhere?
I think it was Hayes or somewhere else, and I then get the cheapest quote.
And then he goes back to TUI.
I go to TUI.
And then he does it. Then they'll do it.
And then I won't. Yeah, and I think basically there was a little bit of a competition between our village travel agent, who used to work for TUI and started up his own business, and I think there's a bit of a competition thing going on, personal competition there, and they're knocked not just a few £100 off, they're knocked quite a lot off, didn't they, for this next trip? So that would probably be going May but that's what you do. Don't just go to. I know a lot of people are loyal to like Virgin and stuff like that. No, we're not. We'll
go whatever gets us there. We'll go.
But all I'll say to you is, just play it. If you go and get a quote off a company, get the quote in writing, or get them to email it to you. If they don't email it to you, just say, I want to look at it. They might not want to do it. They might not want to put it in writing, but get it in an email, and then you can show that to the other reps, and they'll all fight against each other. I can guarantee you'll go to TUI with that final, when they've turned around and said, oh, we can't do it any cheaper, and you'll usually say, we can't do it any cheaper, you've got 24 hours to book it, and we can't guarantee this price. When they say that, that's when you go to TUI and say, look at that.
Or some people prefer booking it out themselves.
Oh, yeah, or do it yourselves.
Yeah. But we don't like doing that.
And then again, the reason, it's not just the finance side of it, it's also the fact that, like ourselves, we've had probably a bit of a naff year, 2 years, health issues and stuff like that, which I'm not going to go into, and we just thought, right, we're living for today. We're not flash.
We were a bit impulsive last year, weren't we?
Yeah, we're never usually impulsive.
No.
We really are impulsive, and we just thought, bugger it.
Yeah.
We're knocking on in years.
And then even when you get there, I know it's expensive once you get out there, but you can do your eating and living out as cheap or as expensive as you want.
It's expensive out there. The supermarket. It's cheap to eat out than buy your food and go self-catering. The price in supermarkets is horrendous.
No, it depends where you say eat out. You can eat out at quick service places. It's cheaper because you're not having to pay your tips. But then if you go to restaurants, you're paying your tips. So you can do it cheaper if you want to, but it depends what sort of like food you like and where you like going, things like that.
The way you stay.
Yeah.
I mean, we could do it even cheaper. We are. I won't say we're snobs, but we're just.
So it's just like up to everybody however they want to do it.
You can either go to a resort, a Universal or Disney resort, which tends to be expensive, or you can go anywhere. You can go our drive or whatever. It's whatever your pocket is and whatever taste you've got. There's some smashing hotels down our drive, isn't there?
Yeah.
So
but I'd say nag him.
Yeah, I'd say nag him or divorce him.
Nag him. And then he might let it go a bit more. They've also asked another question. It's also about your beard, your soul patch.
Who's this again?
Disabled Dad Travels. Right. How do you keep your soul patch?
Soul patch? What's a soul patch?
I don't know. So Radiant Blue asking for a friend. So I presume that's your soul
that's
patch.
my soul patch.
Yeah.
Radiant Blue.
I've not heard of soul patch before.
I don't know what it is. I tend to absorb stuff. And
with him being grey, it helps though, because it just like takes the colour better.
Yeah, it does take the colour better. But I do also like obviously soak stuff up. So obviously soak the dye up. I have aftershave. I've had some really expensive aftershaves. I spray it on myself. It lasts 5 minutes, and I absorb it into my body, and you can't smell it. Tattoos. The tattoos I've had. They put the ink in. I've had to go back like the month after for more or less to redo it because I've sucked the ink in.
You're waffling.
If I get buried, I'll probably have lovely tattooed bones. Waffling.
Yeah, right. Next question from Barry Hunt. All the times you've been to Orlando, have you ever thought about buying a cheap apartment instead? We did do years ago, didn't we?
I would say years ago. It was even up until probably 2 years ago, up to probably our last trip. My intention was we're going to have a place. We are going to do it. I'm determined we're going to do it. We're going to have a place in the UK, a flat or whatever, small bungalow, and we're going to have some abroad. My idea is we're here probably during the summer, so we can see the kids, the grandkids, and whatever else. And then we're away over winter for 6 months. Obviously, you can only stay for 6 months in America. But yeah, I did want to go and have somewhere in Florida. But the more I've looked into it, it's the health insurance, it's the having something empty Sorry about that. The battery died, so I don't know how much we explained to that, but the question was, would we buy an apartment or something in Florida rather than pay for the holidays? Right, I think I said we looked into it, and yeah, I possibly would do, but it's just the cost of living there, it's the insurance, health insurance, Florida, it's the hurricane stuff.
I said to you that I've always said I could live there, but I just don't think I could live there now.
No.
I think I'd be too homesick.
Oh, no, I wouldn't.
No, I would. Will you get a place out there then?
But
And I'll
I'm
stay
not.
here?
We've done Europe, and apart from Madeira, we haven't particularly liked Europe, but we haven't done Spain yet. And we have quite a few friends who live in Spain, so that could be a next possibility. So yeah, we have thought about it, but it's a no. But I would like to live in New England somewhere. Maybe not Florida. We haven't explored. We wouldn't mind exploring America, would we? Yeah. I'd like to see proper America, not a bubble of Florida.
Yeah, I've seen it, but not living in it.
Well, I don't know.
No.
Yeah. Anyway.
We'll see.
I wonder if we'll get a gun licence. Anyway, go.
Our next question is from Lee Ablett and Jane and Maisie. So
Hi, Edel, yeah.
Hi guys, we love your vlogs as we travel to Florida a lot. We always fly Virgin Atlantic to Orlando International. Can we please ask how Melbourne Airport compares and how does it feel with the long transfer to international drive? Right.
To me, there's no comparison.
Orlando International is just hell on earth to me.
That's our opinion, not everybody else will agree.
Landing's not quite as bad, but to me, going back out and going through security it's just so stressful. Last time we went, we were shouted at, we was pushed about, we were stood in queues.
I don't know, we've been an hour and a half just going through immigration.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
It's
it's just hell. Whereas Melbourne, you get there, you're greeted nicely.
Yeah.
You go get your suitcases, and you're straight through security, and you're literally straight on your coach.
So fast. You can do it in 10 minutes.
Just through, and it's quick. So yeah, it is a longer transfer, like from there to international drive, but you just sat on a coach and you're just chilling out. So to me, it's less stressful.
It is long.
Even going back, it's nicer, isn't it? It was busy when we went back last time because there was a few delays. But at the airport, it was nice.
The airport's great.
The restaurant there's good.
Yeah.
There's a few little shops, not much. Yeah. But the transfer going back was funny.
Obviously, if you've seen the last lot of vlogs, again, I really had to edit that last vlog, the going home one. That driver.
Did it take us about...
I could get my times wrong.
I think we was delayed getting picked up by a good 45 minutes.
It was over an hour. And then he turned up and there was two girls and he went on there, two young lasses.
They weren't on the list.
And they were on the list. Yeah. And he was, no, not taking you. And there was a bit of an uprising and it's like...
We all ganged up on
him. He couldn't speak a lot of English, but everyone ganged up. People said, well, none of us are going. We're not going, let them on. He eventually let them on.
They were on the same flight as us as well,
yeah,
weren't they?
Well, most of the all were, I think.
Yeah.
But it was I felt sorry for him. He was stressed. I don't know if it was his first day or what. He was running late. He could not drive. I say I've edited that because some of the language wasn't particularly pleasant. Don't know. I might swear a few times and stuff, but I've edited it. He's driving. The amount of times he nearly hit cars. He'd knocked a one-way sign down. He's moving cones, and it was just awful. That was the worst experience we've had. That said, it was funny.
It was the worst. I didn't feel frightened or anything. We just all found it funny.
Funny.
And there was loads of us. We was chatting, weren't we? And we was laughing and taking the mic.
But you can see that in that last episode.
We got talking to quite a few people, didn't we?
It's a long transfer, and it depends. It's like you when you go there. It depends how many drop-offs you've got beforehand, how many hotel drop-offs. And then again, coming home, it's how many pickups there are. It was a good It was well over a 2 hour.
It's only happened that once though. God, how many times have we done it?
It can.
Melbourne Airport. I don't know if anyone's ever been to Doncaster Airport. It's very similar
It's a
to
small
what
airport.
Doncaster was, and it's a very nice little small, but it's a friendly airport.
Yeah. It's not going to be a small airport for long because obviously they're doing massive expansions. But I do feel like it's still going to have. I think they're still going to have that personal touch. Yeah.
You miss the monorail though, don't you, when you're not at Orlando?
Not really, no. Well, Melbourne's brilliant. I know people like MCO, but no, Melbourne, it's worth. I personally think even that last horrendous transfer we had, and I think I said it on the vlog, it was worth it because before you get on that plane, you're chilled and you're not getting barked at by these little mini munchkins in uniforms that are take your shoes off. And I think they've got that scanning thing now where you don't have to empty your bags. In fact,
you don't. You didn't.
You just literally, you don't have to empty all your camera equipment or anything. And
I think that's at Orlando. It's at most airports now, isn't it?
I think they are actually getting that into that.
But I don't know about anyone else, but I always get nervous when I'm going to like give my passport over and you get your checks and everything. Yeah. And at Orlando International, I always get intimidated. I get really frightened, but they're quite nice and chatty.
They're funny at Melbourne,
aren't they?
Yeah.
They'll chat to you and like see what you're doing and what you're getting up to and stuff. And
the first time I went to Melbourne, the coach was really uncomfortable. It was an old coach and your seats were awful. That was the first time.
They've never been.
They've been better now. It's newer coaches, and the coaches they've even got toilets in the back. Number ones, no number twos. Did you notice that?
Did they have toilets?
There was a toilet at the back. No
solids.
I
want to use a toilet.
I want to use a toilet now. But
so yeah, if you
Melbourne,
need to use a loo and it's long transfer,
just go beforehand.
Emergency wee before you go.
But yeah, Melbourne, better. It's a lot better.
Yeah. We've got one little squeezed in question at the end, didn't we, from somebody called Yaz.
Yeah.
Stranger couple.
Yaz from the Stranger Couple.
Right, we look forward to seeing you again in September. When are you going to book with a big, massive grinny face from her? We'll see.
Well, what we'll do, Yaz, we'll discuss this when you book for May.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we'll discuss it while we're in Florida.
You book May and we'll book September. Yeah. Or if I win the lottery, I'll book you May and I'll also book us September.
Despite what I said about Horror Nights, I would, if we can do it, Yaz, we'll do it. I would like to go again. I do love October in Florida. It's getting a lot of people do at the minute because when we first started going in October, it used to be a quiet time of the September, October. September's busy. It used to be quiet. And you can see it's getting a hell of a lot more popular now because it's getting probably too busy. I think summer now, there's no like lull between summer and Christmas. At any of the parks, it's literally summer, busy as hell, and it just goes straight through till February.
It wasn't too busy when we went last September.
It's good in respect that Horror Nights, you get a lot of people not going to the parks during the day.
You're going off that question now. We're going to book for September or not?
Yes, we are.
Maybe.
Yes, we are.
I'd love to.
Yes.
Yes, in Dreamland.
No, well, again, I think we answered that before.
She hadn't helped.
Never, she hadn't helped. But never say never.
We might have said yes.
This has been a really long vlog, and I said, we'll do half an hour. You see, I was going to cover even more stuff. I was going to tell you how the channel's going to progress. It ain't going to progress.
We just want to try something different, don't we? So we thought we'd take you. We've been talking about doing like graveyards and haunting stuff for ages, haven't we? So we thought if we were going to do it... You said you weren't going
to include this on this vlog, and now you brought that up.
Oh, sorry.
I don't know.
You brought it up first. So if we were going to do it, we might include you guys.
We're not Disney vloggers. We're not Orlando vlogs because if you're living in the UK. If you're going to get into this niche where you're a Disney vlogger and stuff, that's all you do, which is brilliant. But unless you go every year or every 6 months, which we're not going to do, you're in that niche. We want to do something. We want to show you what we're really like, Oh, God help you. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a ghost hunting vlog. I'll put the clip here of the introduction. So, what it is,
I'm just letting you talk.
basically,
I ain't gathering many words in.
we
really,
weren't going to do
we?
this because she said,
Yeah.
oh, it'll be a real long vlog, but it's a long vlog anyway, so let's include it.
It'd have been longer if I'd have let you go. Longer.
Samuel got me some ghost hunting equipment for Christmas, and I'm really interested in it. It's I'm open-minded. I do believe in spirits, especially Jack Daniels,
That's me with the Jack
and
Daniels.
so do you. So what we're going to do some ghost hunting. Well, I don't like to say ghost hunting, but spiritual encounters. So we're going to take it seriously. But we take a lot of things seriously and then they end up not being. We're not going to use, I'll say this real quickly, we're not going to use special effects. We're not going to use spooky music. We're not going to do any of that. Basically, we're going to video of us in haunted places, haunted hotels, haunted pubs, wherever. And we're not going to particularly cut anything from it, unless it's long gaps. What you see is what you get. If nothing happens during it, nothing happens. We're not going to make something up and go, oh, what was that bang? If something does happen, you'll probably have to bleep the language, but we're going to be honest. So hopefully you'll enjoy that, and hopefully we'll get some.
So if anyone that's watching this, if they've got any ideas of really good places to go that they know of that's haunted
In the UK at the moment.
or any really good graveyards with sort of like interest,
The hotels.
let us know, because we do, like, York, we live not far from York, don't
Yeah.
we? And we love going to
Way
York.
north.
So we've stayed at one of the most haunted pubs in York, haven't we? We
Yeah.
did a night there, and we like going in all the haunted pubs, don't we? So if there's anything other than York, I know this place is near to us.
So if you've got any
Other
ideas of places
Yeah.
where to go, if you don't mind just either put it on our social media or just comment below, and then because we're planning on what with this year, it might be next year, we're planning on doing like a road trip around the UK, which could lead us on to something else, which again is another plan we've got. I'm not going to go into it. Camper van. But if you've got any ideas, if you don't mind just messaging or posting below, and we'll take a look at them. I've had some advice off these a few YouTubers that actually do this full time, and some ideas of places to go. But yeah, we'd love to hear from you. So that's it. I think we've covered everything.
Thank you for watching. Yeah, thank you for watching. And
if you've stuck with us, well done.
you go get yourself a glass of wine or a cup of tea.
Cup of tea, yeah.
I think they've done well, haven't they?
Yeah. So thank you for all those that have supported us, all those that have sent us nice compliments and comments and been there for us. Thanks for those that don't particularly like us but keep watching us anyway because they love a good hate watch. We'll see you.
It's whenever.
Yeah, well,
It's just us being us, isn't it?
it's just us being us. So I'd like to say we'll see you before the May trip. So bye for now.
We're just getting stared at by a dog down here as well. I think she wants something.
Alright Lola, go play with your brother.
She wants something.
Bye for now.
Bye. Bye bye.
Come on then.
Hey y'all, watch this.